I'm a practical comparative theologist and a surviving victim of political child exploitation. And you can say you don't believe me, but why would your opinion matter if I weren't? I am subject to no protection outside the Constitution. The gay revolution was staged at the Stonewall when my mother was a freshman at the same Catholic school where they crippled that kid to put the Pentagon in conflict of interest. I have never been allowed to testify, let alone falsely, let alone against the Pentagon, but I am the one that was in the Army. The Honorable Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas said Watergate, he called it the FBI, I call it the gay mafia, was a high-tech lynch mob for uppity blacks. They're using illegal surveillance to kill us with the magic of television. They've been trying to cover up raping me in surgery and kill me before I found out since I was 6 years old. I know exactly who my attacker was, how he got in, where and when. I'm going to say the why is because we're loose about cultists. Nobody ever raped an unconscious 6-year-old boy into a free press news team. Your Honors, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, distinguished delegates, Mr. President, Majesties, my lords, sir, ma'am, other, we prosecute violent crimes against small children, or we have to line you up on your knees and shoot you on TV. Otherwise, it can't be argued that it's a free country, and if it's not a free country, why shouldn't we? I've been trying to reach Washington directly through official channels as opposed to reposting articles on Facebook and having child rapists act like it was insider information against the Pentagon. For 10 years, since first awareness of specific international incidents, we're under attack by communists. They think that they can blame somebody for all this money they stole and just not let them report it, until he can no longer speak to the matter. But for instance, you can't knock down 3 towers that size with 2 planes that size and a paper fire. It's not within the scope of universal Newtonian physical law. How are we supposed to pay for that? Until I tell Congress exactly how much jet fuel, we are actively under attack by homosexuals. He's called the messenger of Allah because he delivers his own agenda. His depiction is haram because he's a fugitive. They are called Jehovah's Witnesses because they didn't actually see it. Anybody saying they saw me hit somebody and shoot a dog and run away is a liar. Jehovah's liars. And claiming any individual against their will for any church is a violation of Article 18 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, legal neither here nor there. I'm subject to no protection, which is foreign to the U.S. Constitution, and we are not affiliated. On the one hand, you can't ban shotgun weddings, let alone ban shotgun weddings, legalize recreational abortion, and rape 84,000 Boy Scouts for Jesus. On the other, if she wasn't a virgin when we met, consummation didn't matter. They wouldn't even know who she was if they weren't following little boys around. And if the illiterate, gay, atheist hand of God can play matchmaker with our grade schoolers and call them liars until they shoot up a school since Vietnam, why can't we arrange a marriage? They witness falsely on your behalf and try to force you to sign or kill you before you find out. 10 years is a long time to fail to kill somebody, act like you're still the boss around here. Democracy, divinity, nobility. All schools of law must be shades of these. And then there's the aspect of the corporate margin. And once you rule all those out, it's just stupid, greedy, guilty. I rest my case. I yield the remainder of my time. I have never been allowed to testify.